A nameless priest stumbled through the dark, narrow alley, his heart pounding with fear. He knew he shouldn't have taken the shortcut home, but it was too late now. Suddenly, he heard a faint whispering sound, like the rustling of leaves on a windy night. He froze, his eyes darting around, trying to identify the source of the sound. But all he saw was the darkness, the shadowy corners of the alley, and the faint glimmer of a distant streetlight. He took a deep breath and started to walk again, trying to ignore the uneasy feeling that crept over him. But as he turned the corner, he saw them. 7 figures, cloaked in black, standing in a circle in the middle of the alley. The priest's heart raced as he recognized the sinister symbols they carried on their robes. Will the nameless priest be able to escape the grasp of the 7 mysterious figures? Who are the 7 figures in black, and what do they want with the priest? They are the 7 sisters of hell, he whispered, barely able to contain his terror. The sisters turned towards him, their eyes glowing with a fiery red light that sent chills down his spine. He tried to turn and run, but he was rooted to the spot, unable to move a muscle. "We have been waiting for you," the priest, one of the sisters spoke, her voice like a serpent's hiss. The priest felt his breath catch in his throat as the sisters closed in on him. He could feel their dark magic emanating from their very beings and knew he was doomed. "Join us," the sister continued, her voice low and seductive. "Become one of us, and you will know true power. Embrace the darkness, and you will be reborn." The unknown priest's mind raced as he tried to find a way out, but he knew there was no escape from the sister's grasp. He closed his eyes and whispered a prayer, hoping for a miracle. Suddenly, a blinding light erupted around him, and he felt himself lifted off the ground. He opened his eyes to see a figure standing before him, a warrior cloaked in a shining armor that glimmered with divine power. The sister shrieked in terror as the warrior raised his sword and charged towards them. The priest felt himself being pulled away from the alley, as if carried by a powerful wind. He looked back to see the warrior vanquishing the sisters one by one, their screams echoing through the night. As he reached the end of the alley, the priest stumbled and fell to the ground, his heart racing with fear and awe. He knew he had been saved by a higher power, but he also knew that the sisters of hell would come for him again. After dusting himself off, he ran home, aware that the darkness was always lurking, and he needed to be ready for the next encounter. In the meantime, let's make our encounter with your like and subscribe to keep exploring the darkest secrets behind religion. The 7 sisters of the underworld are not simply nameless entities, but rather individual spirits, each with their own unique power and purpose. According to the Testament of Solomon, the names of these 7 malevolent sisters are deception, strife, forgetfulness, lamentation, flattery, incontinence, and error. Deception is known for her ability to manipulate and deceive, causing even the most astute individuals to fall prey to her charms. She is a master of illusion and deceit, able to twist the truth and warp reality to suit her own ends. Strife is a spirit of chaos and discord, stirring up conflict and animosity wherever she goes. She revels in the destruction and pain that come from such turmoil and delights in the suffering of others. Forgetfulness is a spirit of loss and confusion, causing individuals to forget their past and lose their sense of self. She is a cruel and relentless force, leaving her victims adrift in a world of uncertainty and fear. Lamentation is a spirit of sorrow and grief, causing individuals to feel overwhelming sadness and despair. She's often associated with death and loss, and is known to prey on those who have suffered great trauma or tragedy. Flattery is a spirit of false praise and adulation, luring individuals into a false sense of security and trust. She is a cunning and manipulative force, using her charms to gain power and influence over those she seeks to control. Incontinence is a spirit of excess and indulgence, driving individuals to lose control of their actions and desires. She is often associated with addiction and hedonism, and is known to lead individuals down a path of self-destruction and ruin. Error is a spirit of confusion and misdirection, causing individuals to lose their way and stumble into danger. She is a master of misdirection and obfuscation, using her powers to lead individuals astray and into the clutches of the other sisters. Together, the 7 sisters of the underworld are a powerful and dangerous force, capable of causing great harm to those who cross their path. Only through the use of powerful magic and incantations can they be kept at bay, and even then, their influence remains a constant threat to all who dare to delve into the darkness of the underworld. In the ancient text known as the Testament of Solomon, the existence of the 7 sisters of the underworld is a harrowing and disturbing reality. These 7 malevolent spirits are known for their dangerous and unpredictable behavior, and are said to be capable of causing great harm to anyone who crosses their path. According to the Testament of Solomon, the 7 sisters of the underworld are bound to the earth, unable to ascend to the heavens or venture beyond the realm of the dead. They exist in a state of perpetual darkness and misery, their souls twisted and corrupted by the forces of evil. Many ancient texts describe the 7 sisters as being powerful and cunning, able to manipulate the minds of men and women alike. They are said to be adept at casting spells and curses, and are known to possess an insatiable thirst for blood and destruction. In order to control the 7 sisters and protect oneself from their malevolent influence, the Testament of Solomon details a number of magical spells and incantations. These spells are designated to bind the spirits to a specific location or object, preventing them from roaming free and causing harm. However, even the most powerful spells and incantations are not always enough to fully control the 7 sisters. They remain a constant threat, lurking in the shadows and waiting for their next victim to cross their path. For those who dare to venture into the underworld, the 7 sisters are a constant reminder of the dangers that lurk in the darkness. They are a testament to the ancient belief in the power of the supernatural, and the fear that such forces can inspire in the hearts of men. While all 7 sisters are formidable beings in their own right, the question remains, who among them is the most powerful? Leave a like and subscribe to Dark Tales to embark on this one-way journey.